I've always been aware that you can go at any second, and uh, although that's scary, I have always taken comfort in my writing, knowing that after I pass on, if people want to know what my thoughts were, they can read it in my books and journals and blog entries. And I've been blogging for many years now, off and on. Hardly anybody reads it, but I'm entertained by the process of blogging and recording my thoughts and putting them out there, and maybe people read them, or maybe I just look at them later. And there's a feature that is currently on Blogger, and which is a Google product, and I hope it stays on here. There's a feature where you can schedule a blog post as much as, I don't know, I think like 50 years into the future. And so over the years, starting around 2016, I began to write blog posts sort of to myself if I'm still alive, or if I'm not alive anymore, to my family. And so I have blog posts to be delivered. The first one was to be delivered in 2021, and that's the one I'm going to read, which I haven't read for about 5 years. And then I have a post for 2025, 2031, 2041, 2051, 2061, and 2071, which would be the year of my 100th birthday if I am lucky enough to live that long. So these are like little time capsules and messages to loved ones. If if there's anybody out there, to read them, in theory they will be post on my blog, and it's my little sort of it's either my message from beyond the grave, or if I'm still alive, it's sort of like, hey, good job, you've made it this far. So without further ado, I'm going to open up this message from the past, and that's how it begins. A message from the past. Howdy, future me. This is Wade Bradford, writing from the distant past. Well, actually, it's not that distant. Just 2017. I'm 45 years old, working full-time at Moore Park College. My eldest daughter went to a Super Bowl party with her boyfriend. Yes, she has a boyfriend. She's 18. She's learning how to drive our Prius. How did that happen? I'm just thinking of how, this is my daughter Mackenzie, and she's now married to that boyfriend. My wife and second daughter are feeling under the weather today, so we stayed around the house binge watching Netflix. Do people still binge watch in 2021? The answer is yes. My wife and I just binge watched the Lulu Rich show last night. Another interesting change about this is that my second daughter now technically is not a daughter. My second child identifies as non-binary. So that's a change that I didn't see coming back in 2017. They're still the same cool kid, even though the pronouns have changed. Continuing on. Hopefully, I am still alive. 2021 means I'll be turning 50. If I don't at least make it to 50, I'll be sad. Or my ghost will be sad. But even if my time on Earth was shorter than I had hoped, I must say that my journey through life has been one filled with happiness, laughter, and friendship. Aww. In 2017, the age of Obama has shifted into the time of Trump, and for us liberals, it's a rather scary time. I'm a moderate, so I'm only moderately afraid, but I do hope that these 4 years of Trumpness have not left the world worse off than it was. I pray that no stupid wars have been created, and that Americans have, let's see, I have a typo here, and that Americans have become more impoverished, malnourished, homeless. Oh wow! So because of my typo, I'm hoping that they become more impoverished. I better fix that. Have not become. I love my wife Sherry so much, and you girls, Mackenzie and Emily, you three are my world. Expect the rest of the posts to the future to be similar mushy stuff, reminding you all how much I love and cherish you. But they aren't the only ones. Joshua and Joel, my California brothers, I'm really getting cheesy here. My California brothers, and let's not forget my Washingtonian brother John. So these are my three best friends. We've been through so many great years together. I love you guys and your families. And of course, all of my actual brothers and sisters are incredible too. Do you remember back in 2016, less than a year ago for me, we all went to Vegas to celebrate Mom's 70th birthday? I had so much fun watching the Beatles' Cirque du Soleil show with all of you. And that was a really great trip. My brother Sean passed away sometime after this, I think in 2018 or 2019. So that turned out to be like the last sort of, kind of our one and only big sort of family trip of all of us as adults. Life is so sweet right now. I guess that's easy to say when you have your health and you aren't grief-stricken, right? I hope that the years have been kind to us all. Well, that's enough sentimental hogwash, future Wade. I'll be posting this the day before your birthday. So, happy birthday, old man. Enjoy your senior years. The first 50 were pretty darn good. Make these last decades even more exceptional and do your best to pay it forward. Ta-ta for now. Wade of 2017.